In this video, I'm going to show you why referrals could be the game changer for your business. And if you stay till the end of the video, you're going to learn why you should do it, how to get it done, and most importantly, if you're ready to do it or not. And one more thing, there's a very interesting warning that no one tells you about it. You're going to know about it right at the end. And before I dive into the whole learning part, let me tell you a short story why I made this video. It was end of 2025. I was looking for the job to get some finance sorted. I was looking for short gigs as well, where I can actually get some quick money in a couple of days. So I found a job that requires SaaS graphics to be done. I read all the descriptions and I was like very happy. I was staring at my laptop and feel like, oh, this is exactly what I can do and I can do it at my best. So let's do it. And when I applied to the job, it turned out to be just $100. I had a chat with the client. I explained him a little bit about the costs and he explained me that he started on the budget, and I completely respect that. But when I completed the job, I handed it off. He was very happy and he actually loved it. During that conversation, the end of the project, we were having some chat. I explained him about my job loss and everything. I told him that I'm looking for work, if he can refer me to someone. And it turned out to be that he, at that moment, actually had someone who is looking for a designer. He just referred me to that person and he said like, Murtaza, go ahead. You're going to have a conversation with this person. And it was like, wow, I still remember that moment. I was sitting on my chair looking at the laptop at his message. I was so relaxed, so relieved. And I was like, okay, this is good. The next day I connected with the person and had a chat with them that what exactly they required to be done. Turns out they need people who can do the websites, who can do help with the branding. And I was good at both. And when I took the step, they explained me that we are going to have a paid trial, which is good, right? Paid trials are good. You're still going to get paid even if your job is rejected. And it was like so clear that, okay, once I'm going to get started with this trial, they're going to select me. I'm going to get it done and I'm going to give my best. And that literally happened. I literally did the job. They loved it. And turned out that particular client helped me pay my bills for the next 6 months very easily. And that is the reason why I'm creating this video. So many of us may be thinking about doing social media marketing, digital marketing, and a lot of things, which is like amazing. It helps you to grow and scale in a massive way. But we all have to admit something, that referrals are something that helps you to build the business much quicker because you connected with someone who already knows you, right? Technically knows you. So that takes me to the first point. Why you should do referrals? Simple answer, referral carries built-in trust. What I mean by that, when you work for someone and you did a great job, if they love your job, you gain their trust, you gain their confidence that whenever they're gonna assign you something, you're gonna give your best, right? So think in this way, when they recommend you to someone, maybe their colleagues, maybe their friends, maybe their family, maybe another business partner, maybe anyone else, when they connect you with someone, they explain exactly how they felt working with you. They share their experience, right? And then when the other person listens to that information, they start getting that trust on you. They start getting that confidence on you. And because there's now a person involved, that helps you to gain the trust and take the game to the next level with the next connection. So when you have the very first meeting with that referral, what happens? They already know you can do it. Now when they're talking with you, they're sharing the information. They're not sharing in a way with so many questions that are you even going to do it or not, right? They already have it when, oh, this person helped that person who I know really well and he have talked really good things about this man. Definitely I'm going to work with him, or at least I'm going to give it a try to know what exactly is going to happen. So after that first meeting, it becomes so clear that you guys are going to get started. And once that is done, the process continues and you actually get probably more recommendations. Now this brings me to the second point, how you're going to get it done and how this all referral thing is going to happen. Remember one thing, it's 100% your job, 100% your job to ask for the referral. It's not your client's job, right? When you get their work done, they already have a lot on their plate. If someone comes up and asks them, hey, who did your website or who did this thing, they're gonna say, oh, that person did it, right? This is usually what we understand about the referral system. But this is not exactly how it works. The way it works is when you get the work done, you ask them that, hey, this is done. How about, do you have something else that I can like work on with you? Or I'm planning to expand my business. I'm planning to get more clients. Do you know in your connection who can actually take benefit from my services? What happens with that? This actually triggers in their brain that, hey, this person is actually looking for work. And obviously, because now you're in his good books, you're now having a really good reputation with your client, they would be interested in connecting with you. And this have happened like a lot of time. It's not the first time. I've been like designer for like more than 14 years. And I have connected with clients and then their clients and then their connections, then their connection and connection. And that have helped me to build business from ground up till the top. I've done in my early career and I'm still doing it now. And you don't have to hesitate about it. Why? Because it's fine to ask for more money. It's fine to ask for a referral. It's fine to ask for more work. It's completely fine. Why it's fine? Because you're trying to take your game to the next level. And everyone respects that. Remember that when you get a referral, you have to make sure that you thank the person who gave it to you. And make sure that keep their businesses private. Do not mix them up. Otherwise, it could cost you more. So this brings us to the most important question. Are you ready to ask for referrals? Honestly, the answer is very simple. But to help you guys, I created a checklist of 6 things that will help you understand if you're ready for it or not. If you check all the boxes, this means you're in a great shape. But if you check a few boxes, that's still not a bad thing. Let's dive into that checklist. Number 1, good quality of work. Make sure that you have done a really amazing job with the client. They had like great experience with you. They loved it. That is the number 1 sign. Number 2, stay engaged. Don't hand off and disappear. So if you just hand off the files and disappear, you will never gonna figure out the point of asking referrals. You have to stay a little connected. Make sure you have questions. For example, if you did their website or if you did their brochure or any design and you know how they're going to use the design, make sure in a few days you can ask them that, hey, how did that turn out for you? Did it work well or not? Or other questions like that. Did you face any difficulties? Did you still need any help with that? So that shows that you actually care for your client. Number 3, collect feedback well. This is very important. That when your client give you their feedback, they know about their business, they have their own thinking. You can explain them everything, what is right and wrong as a subject matter expert, but still you have to make sure that your process of collecting feedback is super easy, super well, that it solves the problem instead of creating a new one. Number 4, keep your process clear and simple for the client. The client wants the job done and you need to get the job done, right? So it's simple. Make sure your processes are easy. Make sure it's easy to communicate with you and make sure it's easy to work with you. Number 5, go the extra mile when you can. I always do that. When I'm having a conversation with a client working for him, I always find something that I realize is some sort of an extra mile, and I'm always going with that. So it's not a bad thing going an extra mile, but it's a good thing because it shows your client that you are involved in it with him. Number 6, and the final one, which again is completely on communication, that full communication transparency. Make sure you're 100% transparent with your client, right? Many times it could be like something happens and you don't tell the client, which affects the deadline. That is going to create trouble for you. That's going to create trouble for your relation. So you're a human being. We all are humans. And it's really simple. You have to have a transparent communication with the client. Either it's on your end or their end. Make sure that the transparency is always there in the communication. Now, with all that checklist, make sure you take the screenshot of this, by the way. But all of that, when that's done, I have one big warning for you guys. And this is especially for people who are entering in this industry. If someone comes and tell you that, hey, do this job for us, and we're going to give you the exposure, right? Avoid those jobs. Okay, there could be certain points where you can actually get some exposures. There could be some real opportunities like that. But most of the time, when someone tells you that you're going to get paid in exposure instead of money, that means they are somehow maybe trying to just take advantage of you, right? Again, it's your choice if you want to do it or not. But if you do a great job for someone and get paid for it, and on the next stage, when you communicate with them, you are obviously going to get referrals. And again, the great part of the design work is when you get the job done, you showcase it to the world, and world can see what you can do, so they communicate with you what needs to be done. So either you do it for the exposure, or you get paid and then maybe you get a referral or maybe not. You are always going to get more work by showing it to the world. So please stop working for exposure. But again, it's your call, it's your choice. Now that we have came to the end of this video, I have a small task for you. Contact all the clients that you have worked with from 2025 till now, but make sure those 6 things that I mentioned earlier checks well. When you contact them, I'm 100% sure that you're going to get few more referrals very easily that will help you grow your network and build the business. I hope you have seen my last video, which is somewhere here, that actually shows how I lost my job and what I'm going to do next. And if not, I would appreciate if you take a look at that. See you next week with a new video again. Thank you.